Good afternoon and welcome. I'm hoping today's video won't be long. I'm going to do a completion video because you've all been asking what diamond paintings I've done since I started a few months ago. There is a couple that aren't here because they've been given out as gifts, but here is number one completion. It was a small, I believe 25 by 25 from Amazon, and just took a couple of hours to complete. I'll pass that to my assistant who can pass me the next completion. If he puts that one across the other side of the sofa, we'll know which we've gone through and which we haven't. Right, the next one is framed, and it was the Maleficent that I did for my husband. I hope the glare isn't too bad, but that's that one. I do apologise that you're having to wait because somebody doesn't understand to pick one up as they collect one from me. The next one is my hippie, what we call John Lennon cat, licking the ice cream. The next one is my elephant with glasses, which I may purchase again because I want to do the glasses in ABs. And the next two are my home craftology, Emperor Butterfly and Sloth, or Sloth, however you pronounce it. Then we have my Skull with the Flowers, which was the first one my dad brought me, and these white areas glow up in the dark. Then of course we have my unicorn. Everybody knows I love unicorns. And I'm going to throw something at my husband if he doesn't stop making suggestions on the side. Then we have a lovely landscape. Oh, let me take a swig of my coffee. Most of these are 40 by 30 or lower, and most are purchased from Amazon. This was my first biggish one, and it only took me a couple of days, but this is my underwater scene with my dolphins. Then we have my Van Gogh. Everybody's done this painting in one form or another, but here is my Starry Night that I really love doing. I did this before I discovered ABs, or I would have put ABs up here. The next one was my mystery canvas from Sandaire, however you pronounce it, you know the company I'm on about. And I was pleasantly surprised by this one. This one was a gift from a friend in America, and I call it Rainbow Dragonite. At the time I had this, I wasn't aware of licensed artwork, but I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. She bought it from Amazon America. This one was my first specialty drill, and it's glow in the dark. All the white around the skull and the butterflies on me glows up under UV light, so at night everything else disappears and you just see the outline of the butterfly and the skulls. I really like that one. Next is my cat-eared mystery diamond painting that I also liked, and it was also my first mystery. And as you can see, it's elephants on the African plains. Next is, before I did the narwhal, a few years ago I'd purchased a couple of witches, but I forgot about them and put them in a drawer. I didn't find them until after I'd restarted. So although the narwhal was my first completed, this was one of the first ones I bought, and believe me, it looks beautiful in the camera, but up close it looks absolutely pixelated. This is definitely one where bigger would have been better. I mean, that face is just so pixelated, so I don't like that one at all. And This one is of one of my favourite characters. We all know who she is, so I don't need to say, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. I mean, look at the butt on that girl. Anyway, let's move on to my next one. When my assistant stops looking at the butt on her. And we all know this lovable character and his friends. So again, I don't need to mention his name. Next along is the very first one that I did that somebody said, oh, there's a bit of blah, blah, blah showed. And I'm like, you can barely see anything. It's just human flesh. Get over yourselves. But yes, there's a little bit of booby showing. But no nipple, just flesh. So I thoroughly enjoyed doing that one. This one is one I did for my husband. Everybody knows he's a Marvel and DC fan. This next one is also one I did for my husband, and we all know who that is and from what band he's from. Yeah, I have another larger one to do with this band. This next one, my daughter brought for herself and never did, so ended up asking me to do it. And it's adorable. I think we're about halfway now. This was the first one that my co-owner of my group, Tara, bought me. And I loved doing this. This was my second diamond painting after the narwhal. And I loved it. The next one is a landscape that I made with my mum because she loves flowers and landscapes. It was horrible to do, but the finish is lovely. The drills on this pot, terrible. So I actually sprayed this one with hairspray and it fixed the popping drills. Go figure. And that one is a 50 by 25. The next couple, come on. The next couple, this one was a gift from my friend Debbie at Debbie Gets Crafty. She knows I like women, she knows I like quotes, and she knows I love hippies, so I would lovely enjoy doing this one. This was an in-between events one that I did, and I didn't realise until I did it that it's done in the style of Frida. You all know who Frida is. I don't need to explain art. The next one I did because I love stags. I love the moon. I'm pagan, need I say anymore. And that's this one. And I love how he turned out. He looks so majestic. The next one I did for Diamond Grandma's Christmas in July, and it's Santa with his reindeer. The next one, Judy from All Five Crafts got me, and it's us three out for a drink. And Cindy from Diamond Painting Fanatics sent me some ABs to jazz it up. I don't know whether you can see them, but there's some in the hair, the blooms, and in the flowers. The next one was for the Rude, Crude and Nude event by Christopher Colossus that's going on right now. I absolutely love how this turned out. Oh, this one was a gift from Dee, and it was for Summer Fun 22, and again I jazzed it up with ABs in the eyes, but that's that one. My sister, I've already done that one. It's giving me back a painting I've already showed you. I do apologise about you having to keep waiting. This one was in the diamond paintings that Cindy sent me from Diamond Painting Fanatics. I love peacocks, I love purple, what can I say? And this one is what I called Emerald City, and it was done for Oz in Org, run by Shay. And this one was done for Summer Skies 22, and I absolutely love how this turned out, especially the palm trees. This one was done for Christmas in July, Diamond Grandma. It does need to have been bigger, but I'm happy with how it turned out for the size. This one, it says it there, mindset is everything. I don't need to say anything else. I did jazz it up with some ABs, but it was just a simple, quick painting. This one I did for Patriotic in Sassy Crafting Sisters, and that's my Winston Churchill Bulldog. This one I absolutely love. I love cats and I love space and I love anything weird, so that ticks all the boxes. Let me have another mouthful of my coffee. The next one is framed, and it's ones I did for DP Pets events run by Diamond Painting Anonymous, and I did that for my husband. I have a similar painting to do in special draws. The next one is one I did for my husband again, and we all know who that lovable character is. The next one was also done for my husband. Like I said, he's a Marvel DC fan. And finally, this was done for my husband, and he absolutely loves it. I've had to pry it out of his hands to show it you, but we all know who that is. It needs no description, it says it all. And with that, as always, love, peace and harmony.